Alexa off. So, the Batwing eyeliner that I kind of think I've sussed for sort of 50 plus hooded eyes. First rule, don't use the tip like you're writing on paper. I mean, does anybody write on paper anymore? But remember back in the day when we used to write on paper, don't do it direct like that, like you're writing on paper. Come from the side, so you're getting kind of the side of the brush. Also, don't use a liquid eyeliner if you're just like an absolute noob like me. You can't do these things. Don't use a liquidy brush. They're for the pros. We just can't handle it. We're not grown up enough. So go for something that looks like a Sharpie. Do not use a Sharpie. You have to look straight at the mirror when you're doing it. That's kind of rule number one for a hooded eye. And then I'm going to, instead of doing this sort of 60s thing that goes straight up from here, I want to do more of an elongated kind of elegant swallow wing, not a bat wing, a swallow wing. So I'm going to kind of follow this part of my kind of underneath of my eye and just follow that line along there. When you do this, if you have a mature 51-ish eyelid like me, ride over the lumps like you're going off-road in a Land Rover. Just ride over them. This is much thicker than the other product. Ride over them. I might switch back. I will. Hold on. I haven't practiced with that one, and I won't be able to show you. Hold tight. This is the one I've been using, but actually it's run out because I've been using it so much. So what we wanted to do was just do that lovely little ride over the Land Rover. Ride over the lumps with Land Rover. It looks something like that. Now, when you look like that, it's gone up very high. You can almost already see that it's coming with this sort of odd angle. It looks like a bit of a whale tail from like a 90s car. Love it. So what we then need to do is start from the tip and put your finger on your cheek. Start from the tip and then head towards where I head towards where I think the socket of my eye would be if it didn't have all this skin there. So start from the tip of the wing, the tip of the 90s car wing, and just head for where your socket should be. And that's it. You've got that nice little tip there. Okay, it's messy. You might be, if you're a pro and you're watching this, enjoy the show. I hope you're laughing. If you're like me, just an ordinary person who says, I will not be defeated by a flick. I want one. Even though I'm older, I want a flick and I'm gonna get one. So this is for people like you and me. So now I'm just putting a little bit of eyeliner along the top lashes, not too thick, nice and skinny, and then try and kind of connect it to this lower part that we did earlier. If you've got a bit of stretchy skin like me, this is the time that you could smooth out the lumps and bumps. So imagine the lumps and bumps, you're not off-roading anymore, now you're on a smooth road, now you're on the M11. And just connect them. This is why I think I just couldn't do this with a liquid liner. It would be all over the chip shop. It would just be a mess. I think it would be on my elbows and everything. This is why I need a really good felt tip pencil, not a Sharpie. This is Revolutions, by the way, and I like this one because whatever I've done with this, it's stayed on. So now we can just tidy this up a bit, and then we take this from the inside of this little tip here that we've done. We just kind of take it straight down. And then fill it in like you're at GCSE art class. Now, when you fill this in, it's going to look a little bit like that, which is where the Batwing comes from. So when you're looking straight ahead with a hooded eye, it sits beautifully, and you have the winged eye that we have been dreaming of. And when you flutter your eyelashes a little bit, it has this shape, this kind of abstract shape, but it's cool and it's edgy and we like it and it looks deliberate. It doesn't look like a mistake, and this sits where you put it. The tricky part is to get the other eye exactly right. I'm an amateur, and perhaps you are too. So what I've done is done the best of a bad job there because taxi's probably waiting and I can't start again. So what I now need to do, it's okay. What I now need to do is match this one, and then it really looks like she meant to do that. She didn't just run out of eyeliner. Ride over the bumps like you're in a Land Rover and you're going off-road. When you look like that, then you've got some dots to join. Join the dots. I told you it's running out because I've been really playing with this for a while. Now we go from the end of that to where we kind of think our socket should be. Okay. Now we fill in with a little bit of liner, nice and skinny, nice and delicate, not too strong. And connect. Honestly, if I can do this, you can do it. And you'll feel cool as when you do this. Trust me. That looks really cool. I would leave it like that if I was going clubbing or something. I'm not. Probably going to Sainsbury's. So I'm going to just finish this job off. Now you could go straight down. That's when you get your sort of Amy Winehousey, almost that 60s I Dream of Jeannie vibe. If you just connected that, you can do that. But this is really edgy and cool and I love it. Do we just go straight down? There we go. We have a lovely winged eye. I promise you can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. And it doesn't look perfect. So what? We're not professionals. But it looks edgy and it looks cool. And when you smile, it looks really good. So get this on your lids and keep smiling. You have a lovely day. Bye.